it's Kelly here, and right now it's a little chilly out here. We got the sunrise back there that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at all these gadgets and gizmos and rigs that we got here. Check out our setup today. All right, y'all, let me get in here in the warmth. It's a little chilly out there. We got Captain Kirk over here with Top Shelf Charters here on Lake Michigan. We have the one and only, the Screamin' Maria. If you guys have watched my Columbia videos, y'all already know Maria.
Hear it again today.
If we get a big fish in the boat, y'all will definitely know it. Kirk, how long have you been fishing Lake Michigan?
Since I was 10, I started out here, so about 30 years now.
30 years, wow. So you know these waters pretty well. Today, this is Maria and I's first time on Lake Michigan. So we are super excited. Definitely different from Florida, 100%. I'm like, listen, we got dinner last night and I'm like, listen, I don't know anything about salmon. All I know is I like to eat them. So fingers crossed, we're gonna be trolling today for some Chinook salmon. What are the other types of fish that we could possibly catch?
So there's coho salmon, Chinook salmon here, lake trout, and then steelhead, which is a rainbow trout, a lake run rainbow trout.
Okay, so steelhead, you guys, if you watched my channel like 2 years ago, I caught steelhead in the Snake River in the Idaho, Washington area. Those fish are absolutely delicious. If you were to compare steelhead and Chinook salmon, do they taste pretty similar?
No.
No. Oh.
They do taste different.
Really?
Different textures and different fat content in them. So
Okay.
Steelhead is a real firm meat. Chinook is a lighter, fluffier meat.
It's whiter? Oh, lighter.
Lighter, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Have you ever ate Chinook salmon?
I have. I love it. Yes.
Ooh, I am so excited. All right, you guys. So right now we're about to head out of the Grand Haven Inlet here. You guys, look at all these birds following us right now. Oh. I love the noise of seagulls chirping in the morning with the sunrise. I am so excited, you guys. So stay tuned, keep watching, and we're going fishing. Kirk went ahead and set out 3 deep divers right here. Big downriggers. We got one here, one in the middle, and one on the right side. We're actually gonna set out 9 lines. You're allowed 3 lines per person while Chinook salmon fishing. It's a tongue twister for me because down in Florida, you guys know that we catch snook, S-N-O-O-K, but here there's like an H in there somewhere, so a Chinook salmon. But this is pretty cool. He has this dipsy diver, what they call it here in Michigan, and apparently I think Michigan's pretty much one of the only few places that use this fishing technique. All right, tell us a little bit about this thing.
So it's what's called a dipsy diver. You hook it to your line and it pulls it down and away from the boat. And the amount of line you set out is how deep it will go.
Okay. So it's going to be above the downriggers.
It'll be out and above the downriggers.
Okay.
To the sides of the boat. Yeah, that's good.
You want this one?
Yes.
All right, I just picked out that spoon. So the primary bait fish that these salmon eat are called alewives. Thank you, Maria. Man, I was saying it all day. I'm like alewives, alewives, alewives. Alewives, and then they eat these little tiny plastic, or these little metal things right here too. Really high in their diet. So we're gonna go ahead with this bait today and see if we can't catch them. Throw it in. Kirk's setting out the rest of the lines right now. Maria and I got a little bit of some breakfast.
Yummy.
Got some hard-boiled eggs. Got some wraps, turkey lunch meat, just tortillas.
Got a chicken.
We got a
Big old
chicken. We got a rotisserie chicken. Hello. Horrible. We're good?
We're skinny girls, but we eat.
We forgot salt and pepper though. But
I bet have some.
I
Where's
love
your rest one? You don't have it?
That was really hard to swallow. I just stuffed that entire egg in my mouth and I was like, oh no. She just dropped her egg, but y'all already know. I got the coffee on deck. It's super nice because, geez, there's stuff just falling everywhere, man. Let's see. It's super nice because his cuddy here, as you guys can see, there's a little bed, a little kitchen, a little table. It's heated. He has the heater on, so it's
79 degrees down here.
79. Oh,
Yep.
it's nice and toasty in here, and we can just go ahead, walk out. It's super, super comfortable. I was a little spooked. I thought we were gonna be like in the wind all day, like freezing. So I packed some heavy duty gear, but now I'm just gonna drink my coffee. Just a waiting game. We're just trolling, so we're going over different areas. The ground out here is muddy, and he said there's also ground that I don't know if it's rocky, but more like there's all these like little mussels and stuff laying around that I believe are invasive as well. But so right now, are we trolling over like muddy bottom?
It's sandy with zebra mussels.
Zebra mussels, okay. So he said so there's muddy bottom, and then there's sandy bottom, and then there's sandy bottom with zebra mussels. So that's what we're trolling over, and you know, we just gotta kind of troll over a big old school of Chinook. Chinook. We're all just sitting in the cabin chatting, and the rod just goes off like. Maria's up to bat first with her little pom-pom up here. If a hat had to describe Maria's personality, that would be the hat.
So you want me to try to bring it into the middle? Okay.
Yep. So all these lines are separated and out away from the boat, and when you get hooked up to a fish, you reel the fish into the center back of the boat and then just reel it up the middle. That way none of the lines get tangled or anything like that. Is it just a steady tug?
Yeah, it's a smaller one. It's not
Okay.
huge. Oh, I'm so excited!
I know! So check this out too. So
Oh, I felt the pull there.
the salmon speeds, they don't like it super fast or super slow. So he has this big like umbrella in the water here that slows down his trolling because, you know, sometimes high powered boats can only go so slow. There we go. Oh, it's flopping on the surface. Look at him. So keep him on the surface?
Yep.
Oh, spinning. Look at that.
Nice job.
All right, what species is it?
That
A Chinook.
Steelhead.
I was gonna say, it looks like a steelhead. What in the world? And this is not the time of year for steelhead, right?
They're just coming out of the rivers when they're around.
How
Yeah,
cool
it's a
is
small
that?
steelhead.
Now, are we releasing him or keeping him? Oh, yummy. We're keeping the steelhead.
Yay!
Is that your first steelhead?
First steelhead. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Look at the coloring. Yeah!
Woohoo! Awesome, awesome.
Oh, he's gonna be tasty. I can tell.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious. So I think that's pretty cool that we just caught a steelhead for our first fish. He's in the ice box right now. We got a big old chunk of ice. Steelhead are absolutely delicious. When I was in Idaho in the Snake River, we ate them on the riverbank, and it was probably some of the best fish I've ever eaten in my life. So super, super fresh. It's been a little bit slow this morning. We had that one, woo, it just slipped out of the water. Stay on the hook. We had this one steelhead Maria reeled in earlier. I think this is a king salmon. He just flipped out of the water a few times. Do these fish pull hooks a lot or no?
Can when they're jumping like this, they can.
I know, it's so spooky.
Oh, I hope it's a king. I hope it's a king.
I think it is. I think it is. It's not a steelhead.
Ah, look at it!
Get over here. Yeah. It's tripping me out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a king. Come on, get over here. Oh, we're getting to that. He is a feisty one.
I'm gonna come to this side.
He ain't happy. Can't see him. He was making some figure eights. I'm like, I couldn't reel any more line. That's a big one. Heck yeah. Oh, look at it. Oh, they got some teeth.
Look at those teeth!
Heck yeah. Check this out. A Chinook. That's a Chinook, right? King salmon.
Look at that mouth. That's so gnarly looking.
That is crazy looking. Look at that. I think right there, that hole in his mouth, that's where that hook was, that hook set.
Oh, yep.
Look, their tongue has teeth on it.
Oh, that's gnarly. Touch it. I want to touch it.
Hurry.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
So
awesome.
We've been fishing out here probably since like 7 a.m. with lines in the water. It's about 10 o'clock now, but this just makes it worth it right here. If you guys troll fish, you know how it goes. Lines are in the water and you're just kind of waiting. So, super epic fish.
Right on.
There we go. You guys, my fish isn't even in the cooler yet. The rod went off, so I'm juggling around trying to find my camera.
Oh, look at him.
Marina and her first. Sweet. My hands are covered in slime, but we flew here to Michigan from Florida just to catch these fish right here. Shout out Captain Kirk with Top Shelf Fishing. Ooh, it's gonna be a good day now. We're getting into the fish. There we go. There's something on there out there. Look, guy. We weren't quite sure if there was a fish on or not, but it was acting a little funny, so Maria went ahead and reeled it up. It's like a king salmon, but smaller.
Baby king.
That's a taco right there.
That was so funny. I didn't hear it go off or anything.
I pulled it to change
This
it.
one is super
You were gonna change it.
I was going to change
Look
it.
at that coloring. Ooh, that is really
That
pretty.
blue. Kind of looks like a Boston mackerel.
I was gonna say it's got the
It's got that pretty blue.
yeah, you know, the pattern.
Hi, little guy. That was the most graceful unhook I've ever seen. Nice. So Captain Kirk was just reeling in the lines and just kind of, you know, maybe switching colors, switching it up a little bit because it's been a little bit slow. So we had no idea that little fish was actually on that lure. But king salmon have to be 10 inches or over to keep. And he's a 14-inch fish. Plus he's been on there for a little while, so just another sandwich. Oh. What in the world?
Oh, yeah!
Hold on. Let's see what it is. It's a big old. No, it's a big sheephead. Yeah. Get the net.
Grab it, Callie, grab it.
No, let's get the net. I don't want to break that.
Okay.
keep it right there. What in the world? What are the odds?
I've been wanting a drum all year.
Don't let him break the line. Hold on. Let me walk away from the screaming woman real quick. So literally we're about to fillet these salmon. Kirk went ahead and filleted one of them, and we used a little bit of bait for a catfish line just to let it sit out. And sure enough, within like 2 minutes, we got a big drum.
Woo!
What are the odds of that?
Nice.
That's a big one.
Yes. Oh,
That is
this
crazy.
my biggest one. My biggest drum.
Have you caught one like one of
Not
these?
like not big, not like this. You know,
That's-
back in Florida, a drum, but not
yeah,
like this
not
one.
a.
So woo!
What do they call these again?
They're
what was
freshwater drum.
freshwater drum?
But you said sheephead. So back at home, our sheephead have white and black bars on them, as you guys know. And what they call sheephead here look like kind of like a massive croaker that we have back in Florida. Definitely a drum though. That's so cool. Literally, Maria's just about to film me fillet these fish, and then the rod just started going off.
Hell yeah!
Got a big old belly. That's so cool.
Yes, dude. I've been wanting a big one. Woo!
That's awesome.
He likes salmon.
Yeah, he did. He's like, dang, that's a filet mignon.
That's so cool.
Yep.
Ready?
Bombs ahoy.
Bye!
Woohoo!
That wasn't a pretty release, but.
That was such a nice surprise.
Woo!
Awesome, awesome. That was so sick.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. He took-
I think we're all in shock that that literally just went down. If you guys would actually saw us, like, he filleted that salmon, put a little piece on, threw it in the water, and I'm like, all right, let's get ready to fillet these fish and film. And then the rod's like, doo 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 doo, and I was like, hold up. It wasn't a catfish, but it was a nice surprise because we don't get them fish in Florida, so super epic fish for Maria to check off her bucket list.
Uh-huh.
All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and fillet this bad boy. I've never filleted a salmon before, but when I watched Kirk fillet one, it was pretty much just like a mackerel. Super soft fish. What? Really not, they have like these tiny, tiny scales, but they're super, super soft. So super easy to cut through. Not like a big snapper, and they got them just armor scales. So the first thing that Kirk did was take the belly out, and that's what we're gonna use for our catfish bait. Dang, this is a big old fish. He's slimy too. How did you keep, you had a smaller fish to keep him up on his back.
Yeah.
Whoop, just like that. That's our catfish bait. Set that aside. So one thing I noticed with the salmon is they have super, super tiny, soft bones. So sometimes you might fillet through the bone. I'm gonna hope I don't for this video. We're about to find out. Good, looking good. Oh, up a little high right there. Boom. Bam. Oh, she did
Perfect.
have roe. Look at that.
Oh, so cool.
Eat that.
Oh, we're eating it.
Yeah, I did puncture it though. That's all right. Maria's like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, if you guys know Maria, she will eat anything. When we were in Colombia about 3 months ago, man, she gobbled down some guinea pig soup. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, the other side.
Yes.
They probably taste like what? Scrambled eggs? I would imagine.
They're sweeter.
Sweeter?
They taste good on eggs though.
Huh. So interesting. Yeah, this one's not punctured, so this one's nice. Let's get that those eggs out. How cool is that? That's a delicacy in some areas.
Yummy.
The other side might be a little bit tricky because you already took that big piece of meat off the other side of the fish, so the fish might bow down a little bit and give you a little bit of a different angle.
Got it.
There we go. My first filleted salmon. We're gonna go ahead and save these carcasses because we might chump something up later, I don't know. And we're actually gonna leave the skin on these fillets, and we're gonna put it skin side down on the grill. We're just gonna season it with some salt, pepper, a little bit of lemon, some butter. Keep it really simple. I mean, salmon is such a rich fish. You wanna taste that amazing flavor of this. I mean, this is the freshest salmon I'm ever gonna eat probably in my entire life.
Yeah. Yummy.
Unless we go to Alaska. That is true. This is the steelhead, the first fish that we caught today. We had the steelhead belly, the smaller salmon belly, and then the really big salmon that we caught today. And check out that color difference. No! It's catfish bait anyway. The color difference, and then also the fat striations in between the meat. So a much mature fish is gonna have a lot more of that dense fat, which I believe that's what makes the fish a lot better tasting. Kind of like a tuna belly. If you guys see a bluefin tuna belly, what do they call it? Taro? I think they call it taro. If you go to Japanese restaurants or sushi places, high fat content in that belly meat.
So cool.
What?
Stink bug. Oh,
Stink
it's
bug.
gnarly.
A bug? Bugs are they're that far offshore?
Yeah.
Stink bug especially.
This is in the belly of the steelhead. A moth? What in the
Like a
world?
little beetle. Those don't. I didn't know those fly. It's funny.
How in the world did they?
Oh, he's all into the bugs.
I was not expecting that. I guess that's what you probably catch them easy on the fly rod. What in the world? That is the weirdest thing.
That is so cool.
Now that I remember, when we were out there,
Little bee.
there was like there was a bee thing on me,
Yeah.
and then there was a fly like flying around our heads.
That looked like that one.
Yes, that was on me today.
That's wild.
I was expecting like little fish or something.
Ladybug.
Ladybug.
A ladybug. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
So
You were
neat.
sacrificed.
Some of these ones you didn't even chew, just swallowed.
I think the shooter. That was good. That was a good comment. I like that one. All right, Chef Kirk, dress our salmon. Look at that. Is that fat right there? That white? Oh, yeah.
It's harder.
So one thing I like to do with fillets of fish is I dry them off with paper towels really well. And that way the seasoning too kind of sticks to the fish instead of sliding right off. We got some ducks. What kind of ducks are those? Do you know?
Mallards.
Mallards? We got 2 mallard ducks flying ahead of us. You guys, the amount of fish that we've been catching in this marina while filleting these 4 salmon have been insane. I'm actually gonna make a whole nother video of marina fishing here, and you guys gotta check it out. It's gonna be the next video after this one. Maria, her whole like month is made catching those 2 fish off the marina. We didn't have to leave. We didn't have to burn gas, get on the boat. Nothing.
Right here from the marina.
Simple.
We got the grill nice and hot. We did have to run to the store and get some propane, get some of our seasonings. And we're just cooking right here at the marina, making it easy. So this right here is the steelhead. And then we have our Chinook salmon, or king salmon, as you would call it, here. And we're not gonna fluff them either. We're just gonna leave them right here on the grill. I'm so excited.
There we go. 7 to 10 minutes. Should be done.
Delish.
Best dinner ever.
Literally, I'm so ready to dig into this fish. Maria would not let me get my chocolate chip cookies at the grocery store. So I've been starving. Oh no. I've been starving for like 3 hours. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. This is the, oh, there are some pin bones, so be careful. This is the steelhead.
Cheers! Oh my gosh, that is so good. That is so, so good.
We got our lemon, our dirty lemon. Steelhead's fire. All right, let's get in on this Chinook salmon, aka king salmon. Have you ever ate salmon before?
Just a couple times.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Legit.
Wow.
It's way better than the salmon tacos I got the other night.
So the first night here, we actually went to this seafood restaurant, and I'm from Florida, so I'm very used to seafood restaurants being snapper, hogfish, grouper, like seafood, like, you know, seafood. They got lake food restaurants here. So it's like salmon, and that's it, which is great, but I just wasn't expecting that when I looked at the menu, so that was pretty funny. I'm like, this is a seafood restaurant?
Well, I got the salmon tacos, and
That's what triggered my memory, the salmon tacos.
yeah,
It was like
this
salmon
is far better.
sushi tacos, yeah. This is absolutely amazing.
My goodness.
Thank you so much, Kirk.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime.
Kirk's been following along with the channel for a couple years now, and we've been talking back and forth on Instagram for a couple years. He's like, come up, bring whoever you want, and let's just go salmon fishing. So sure enough, we're here now, and huge shout out to Kirk and Top Shelf Fishing. He also has a Top Shelf construction company here in Michigan, near Grand Rapids, like your general area.
Yeah, West Michigan area.
West Michigan. And he does roofing and what else? Roofing?
Roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, decks.
All the stuff that you don't want to do by yourself. You want to hire this guy to do it. All right, now this video is ending. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a positive comment below. I'll put Kirk's information in the description below this video if you want to check him out. I'll put Maria's Instagram because I love her. And we will see you guys next time. See ya.